Shoot away.
You guys took a 2-touchdown leads. Did you have any feeling, any inkling that you would actually end up losing that game?
It's the NFL. Anything can happen. We got to do a better job finishing the game with the time that we had while we had the ball, not allowing their opposing team's offense to get that opportunity to go down and potentially score. It's a team sport. Can't blame one side, but I would say from an offensive standpoint, there's things that we could have done a lot better to not have gone through what we've gone through tonight.
What do you think? I know Tyreek was in and out of the game with the ankle, but what do you think was kind of making for the disjointed passing game? I know the run game, you guys hit over 160 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Passing game, what kind of gave you guys troubles?
Well, I think what they wanted game plan wise was to put a shell over our team, forcing us to run the ball, forcing us to beat them that way. But when you have someone like Tyreek go down, it does make it tough. But then when you also have a couple of your key O linemen go down as well, it does hurt. It does hurt the guys up front and sort of the way we want to operate.
I also wanted to ask about that. I guess what was kind of the hardest part? Obviously Connor Williams goes down. You're already without Teron and Rob Hunt. What was kind of the hardest part of getting things aligned?
Well, I think one of the toughest parts of that is a lot of those guys haven't gotten reps at some of the positions. It's not to say that we practice for situations like this to happen. It just so happened that Connor went down and we already had a couple of our guys out. But needless to say, I know the guys up front will get better. I know the guys, around me will get better. I will continue to get better. And that's the only way we can grow. We just got to watch the tape. Tough loss tonight, but it's going to linger like this if we don't do anything about that.
The final 4th and 2, can you break that play down from your perspective?
Well, the play happened. Trying to look for an eligible, and then as I try to maneuver through the pocket, I was trying to get a clear lane to find someone, but that's how that went.
Tua, how much of a, collaborative process is the play calling in the red zone? Once you get close to the goal line, has Mike ever asked me, what do you see here? Do you chip in, or is it pretty much making the decisions?
We talk about those decisions as far as plays that we like down there with what their defense runs. The night before, we sort of go over, talk about each play and reasons as to why we would call this versus this or that versus this. So the plays that he's called, that's sort of what we went over and what we trusted as far as what we saw on tape from the Titans.
Tua, we've seen some Dolphin teams in the past have a loss like this in December and things kind of snowball. As one of the leaders here, how do you keep that from happening when you have a result like that at the end of the game?
Yeah, I don't think this is the same Dolphins team that everyone thinks about. We got a lot of really good players. We got really good coaches, and it's one loss. It's home this year. It's not like the world ends because we lost this game. We're human. We'll continue to get better from this. This is the NFL. No one's perfect. So that's that.
Tua, you now have over 1,000 career completions. Just doing it at this stage in your career, just thinking about back to last year, what are some things that you appreciate the most to get that done here at our stadium?
I'm appreciative for the entire journey that I've had since I got here. The draft process, the games that I've been able to go in, the people that I've been able to learn from. But as far as right now, I'm not even worried about any of that. I'm not even thinking of that. I'm a little disappointed that we put out that type of performance offensively, and should have never been that way today.
What was your perspective on the lost fumble play down near the opponent's goal line?
That was my fault. I got to catch the snap. I don't get as many reps with Liam in practice. I get some reps as far as quarterback center exchange, but because Connor's our starting center, that's the only person I'm working with as far as getting those reps. So I just got to continue to work those with Liam, but that's not his fault. That's my fault, and I'll get better from it.
Did you have a firm grasp on the ball after you picked it up?
I did, but the problem there is I didn't drop. I picked it up and turned to throw it already, and the defender was already in my face, and he made a good play on hitting the ball. That's no one else's fault but mine.
Anything else? Okay, thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
Mike will be last.